Hey guys, Broke Black Man here, and what way to celebrate the renewal of Westworld for a second season is to react to the seventh episode of the first season of Westworld. Like, so many theories have been going around, like, is Bernard a host, is he not? I don't know, but let's get some little bit of Dolores. We've missed out on the Dolores Kool-Aid last episode, so I hope they bring her back here. If not, hey, maybe it's the last episode they might bring her back, who knows? And also, I need some more hints that, hey, is William the Man in Black? That's my theory, along with the two timelines. But hey, let me just shut up and get to react. Again, in a world where they cure illnesses, how is he sick? Wouldn't they cure whatever he has? Oh, still haunts him. But then again, is it our real or just a story Ford just put in him to subdue whatever Arnold originally planned for him?
Have you seen Elsie? She was supposed to give me a hand or something.
Yeah, where is she? Oh, really now? Interesting. So the powers above took her.
Not personally, but I like you for this job, which is why I'm gonna give you another chance to get a handle on this particular bitch of a situation. The gods, they require a blood sacrifice.
Whoa.
We need to demonstrate just how dangerous Ford's creations can be.
Oh, I think she mean by the gods mean company.
Nothing so obvious. We need someone thoroughly unexpected.
Here we go. What's Mel gonna do today? I don't know, why do I find her so annoying, that one?
I told you, never open your mouth that wide unless someone's
She's noticing it.
I'm not gonna say much last night. A couple of more years of this and then I can have whatever life I want. I'm gonna get my family out of the desert. I'm gonna go somewhere cold.
Wow. Okay, I take that back. It just made her develop some more of a characterization here, so... Alright. Spoke too soon. Well, what's going on? Is she pretending?
Which one is it? The one at the bar. Go. Quick, we're gonna get upstairs and finish up. Whatever she did, it must have been serious if they're making a grab her in broad daylight. We got her. Let's go.
Interesting. So they can't put her on freeze mode anymore. This is gonna be... That's interesting.
The only thing I had when I was a kid were books. I used to live in them. I used to go to sleep dreaming I'd wake up inside one of them because they had meaning. This place, this is like I woke up inside one of those stories. I guess I just will find out what it means.
Hmm.
I don't want to be in a story.
Too bad, because you already are, Doris. And this is the man in black.
To not look forward or back. I just want to be in the moment.
Dolores. Back home, there's a woman. Juliet and her father owns the company where I work.
She's William's sister.
And when I get home, we're getting married. The place you're after, I will help you find it. But I can't stay. I have life waiting for me. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Just like Teddy, just like William. uh, Can't always get what you want, Dolores. Yo, if he runs to her and kisses her, I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you. Promise me mine, won't you?
Whoa.
All right, let's see. As you've no doubt gathered, our tape is in fact closed, one that has been coded for the purposes of this simulation to be human. And as you can see, behavioral safeguards are operating exactly as I expect. You said her. Pardon the line. Okay. Let's begin.
Hearing you. Don't you mind?
Oh! Yo! Yo!
That's enough, sweetheart.
Yo, was that a human or a who's that she just killed?
Resolve motor functions. Resolve motor functions.
Whoa.
Resolve motor functions.
What's up here? Yo!
Then you're fired.
And Ford is silent. You did just fired Bernard? Come on, let the newcomer come out first. I don't know.
Fucking coward.
That's a dummy, you idiot. there an explosive in there or something? Yup, explosive. Smart.
Yo, that's it.
She's here. Let's go.
We can't. Brass will be there.
You don't want to fuck with me, Felix. Take me there now.
Another round of. Again, is anyone gonna question him this time? Oh, the boss. Well, not really boss, but soon to be, for all we know. Dolores.
What's that?
Have you seen these? What is this, Brown?
It doesn't look like anything to me.
I cannot see the things that will hurt you.
They're real. I was a father. My poor boy.
That's enough, Bernard. Mustn't get yourself worked up.
No, they were right.
No. No. No, please.
Ooh. Ooh. My gosh. Wow. Just wow. Let's talk about this episode. The starters, Teresa and Charlotte, that woman who's sent from the company, like, they have a plot, and that plot is simple. We gotta overthrow Ford. We have to make sure, any means possibility, we have to, like, overthrow him. In order to do this, we need, like, a blood sacrifice. And this blood sacrifice so happens to be Clementine, the one of those prostitutes who I really hated throughout this whole series until this exact episode. The moment from when Maeve was talking to her, she like explains her backstory, like, she's not just any just prostitute working, whatever, but she has a reason. She wants to like help out her family and then move out of here. She doesn't want this to be her last night of work. Gain a little sympathy. Then all of a sudden, she is this new blood sacrifice because in order for them to prove that Ford is like really relevant, like make him like truly retire, they show these reveries is just pointless. Like, it's going to cause problems because they already demonstrated that if a newcomer hits or does something, even a newcomer or host does something in the past, and they just like you wipe out the memory of one host, bring them back up, the reveries of the past memories is actually going to make them aware and start having a grudge and start killing. Like, I don't even know if that was a host or a newcomer. I had to like rewatch this episode. I highly doubt it was an actual newcomer, but I think it was like a host who they just programmed to actually work up everything. And if so, like, is every WW worker there a host or what? But they eventually just shoot Clementine and actually just put her out of commission, which just pissed off Maeve. Like, she's already super hyped up from the last episode, and we'd already see the side effects. Like, soon as like the WW workers were like froze all the hosts, they could even freeze her, and they didn't even know that she had to play dumb, which was actually smart. So again, and now Maeve, she wants to like leave Westworld, period, and the story by the end. She wants to come out to the actual world, or even if there is a world, because there's theories that we're not even on Earth, that we're on a whole different world. Obviously, I should say planet. But again, like, could it happen? One of the WW workers was like, yo, you can't leave. Like, everything in here, including the skin on your back, basically prevents you from leaving here. But again, if she was able to, like, break free, if she was able to, like, move regardless of the WWE workers, like, freezing every host in the room, it could be a possibility that she can now leave. Also, because of the reveries, malfunctions, whatnot, they basically blame Bernard because it was like kind of like his head of his division and he should have been on that case, so they just fire him. Which, when they fired him, I was like, really? You just fired Bernard? He's coming back. Like, even if he was quote unquote fired, like, he already has dirt. He's been sleeping around with Teresa, so he can like just use that against and be like, yo, you can't fire me, period. But apparently he takes her to, I believe it's what, Sector 17 or something like that, where, you know, Ford had those hosts that were created by Arnold, supposedly. And we learn that down there we see the blueprint of Dolores and also the blueprint of, Bernard. I was like, yo, I did not really truly see that coming. Like, there were so many theories of Bernard being a host, and like I was like 98% of it, because ever since he was, you know, getting those when he had that talk with his wife, I was like, ooh, so maybe he is not. But then again, the conflicting story of, you know, his child dying from an illness, like in a world where illnesses have been cured, what happened with your son? Was he just the odd number one out? Like, it just so happened that the cure is not working on your son? And if so, wouldn't you think that they would exhaust all options and all, just in case something like that happened in this world without illnesses or so? But again, like, we find out that Ford created Bernard, and it wasn't Arnold, because when it was asked, like, wait, wasn't he, like, here during the time of Arnold? He was like, Miss Ford was like, wait, were you here? But Bernard didn't really answer that. So again, is it just bad memory? Or was he here during Arnold? Or maybe he was about to be brought into production before Arnold's, like, disappearance? Because even, like, Teresa was like, oh, so this is what happened with Arnold. So what happened? Like, Arnold probably didn't see the dream that Ford was about to be planning, and he was like, I'm not part of this, and, you know, Bernard was created to kill him, but who knows, you know, maybe, you know, Arnold is still there somewhere, because again, what is that voice? I think I heard from I was talking to other people, and they said that the voice could be Ford, but I'm like, no, why would it be Ford? But, oh my gosh, it's like, oh my goodness, Westworld, like, you don't know anything in Westworld, you really don't. But also, when we finally got, you know, Dolores and William back, we got our favorite Kool-Aid, because that Kool-Aid flavor wasn't in last week's episode. But it was here that we see more, you know, them two. I see they're, like, forming a relationship, but that can't work out because William has actually a real fiance back home, so that's really clearly not going to work. But apparently he's still sleeping with her because, hey, it's just a robot. It's not like you're really cheating on anyone. That's devil's advocate. He's not really cheating. Come on now. But we see that he says to Dolores about this game, and it wasn't built to, like, please people's desires, but it was built to, like, show your true character. When I heard that, I was like, I know who William is. Man in Black. Okay, MIB illness in my throat there, but come on now, it's obvious. William is the Man in Black. His speeches mirrors the Man in Black. His choices, the way he's probably going to end up being the Man in Black. Let's face it, I think so. I don't think the Man in Black is a host. He's a newcomer from present time, and we're in two timelines here. The past is William, the present is Man in Black. We didn't even see no Man in Black this episode, or Teddy. Like, what's up with that? But again, like, oh my goodness, like, they killed Teresa at the end. So I guess the takeover is probably not going to happen, or if it does try to continue to happen, like, what's going to happen? And also, like, where is LC in all of this? Like, did, like, Bernard just, like, work with her? So behind it was really just Ford pulling the strings of, like, okay, what's happening here? is everyone out to get me again? And which they were. So maybe that's why he was like trying to find LC and like get the information. I think that's who captured LC. I think it was Ford. Who else? And but then again, if it wasn't Ford, then why would Bernard be like looking for LC? Again, so maybe that's someone else who kidnapped her. I don't think. Please in the comments below, who do you think that? Again, who do you think that was that kidnapped LC? Because I think Ford is like searching for her, definitely. That's why Bernard is kind of like looking for her now. But like, yo, Bernard is like working for him. Yo, I pray that, you know, that voice gonna come again, and it's gonna be really Arnold, and that's his voice. Because again, like, if we saw blueprints of Dolores in that, you know, house, like, wasn't she like originally, you know, supposed to only obey Ford? And if she's really supposed to obey Ford and like no one else, like how Bernard is, again, when, you know, Ford asked that question, when was the last time you saw Arnold? She said like right before he died, and it's like, hold up. And then as soon as Ford leaves, she's talking to herself like, I didn't tell her nothing. So again, Westworld, like, oh my god, yo, these last 3 episodes, 8, 9, and 10, yo, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. People are comparing this show to Game of Thrones, and I really don't blame them. I really don't. I don't know, maybe because we're itching for season 7 of Game of Thrones. But until then, right now, I'm on my Westworld high. Like or dislike the video, leave comments below on what you think of the episode. I am the Broke Black Man, and I am signing off.